is a child telling a father how being abandoned by him hurt him, how somewhere in his heart he still loves him even after he's neglected him, okay? Hearing this, his father broke and began to cry. It was at this moment he realized the damage that he caused to his son. This went viral, and a mockery was made of it, and this man was laughed at and clowned for crying. I'm going to show you the next slide, okay?
This is all I got. This is all I got. Don't take my baby, okay? I've been away from my baby for 2 months. I just want my baby. And no one's listening because no one's in the courtroom. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not doing anything illegal, but I don't want nobody. Oh my God, am I doing something illegal by doing this video, or am I protected by the First Right Amendment or the amendment? Don't take my baby. I'm at $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
For me, it's like I see these type of videos go viral. Songs was made off of this and everything. But for me, I feel this brother's pain when he's talking. It's like I almost just want to hug him. I just want to be there for him. I want to help to soothe his pain, because it hurts me to see people in pain. I don't care what vessel they are in. We are all vessels of energy. And the way we express that energy should be accepted and respected regardless. But if you are a male, we cannot see through your vessel and see to your pain. And a lot of times when you let that out, man, it's just going to be a mockery. When you finally break down and become vulnerable and cry, something that we all should have access to doing, you might be a mockery and be embarrassed, publicly humiliated for crying. Why do we do that? Men and women alike treat men this way, so we can't blame a gender for this. So why do we do this? I'm going to tell you, it's been taught since birth. It's been taught since we were children. We're taught this way, and then we carry out the same cycle. So in order to stop it, we must stop behaving this way. This is how we break the cycle. The way you make a change is not by asking the people in the world to do something different. It's by you making a change. So you stop making fun of men when they cry. You hear their pain instead, okay? Here's why this happens. Go back to being a child, family. Since your infancy, you have been speaking to your parents via crying. Okay, now you learn when you get into your adolescence to use your words, as crying is not accepted that much when you start to get older. So, but here's the thing, based on your gender, are we going to tell you not to cry anymore? So when you start getting into an adolescence, this is when your parents start confronting you, telling you when they're disappointed, or even whooping you. Okay, when you finally get this whooping or this lecture, you're going to find that you didn't like it. Now, if you feel that lecture or whooping coming, you will likely cry before you get it. When your parents are more lenient with you because you're crying before you get it, you might learn that that might be a way to avoid acceptance of the thing you're about to be confronted with, whether that is a whooping or a lecture, okay? Now, if she's whooping you or he's whipping you, if you miss and dodge the belt, you might still act like it hurts. You might go, ouch, 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 and cry anyway, to prevent yourself from getting whooped further. Now, both children will do this, okay? While you're being lectured, you might cry so they will let up off of you, okay? You might do this. Both will do this. But here's the thing. The husband and the wife, or the mother and the father alike, will tell the boy that this is not acceptable, that he is a boy, and it's weak when he does it, and he cannot cry. However, the little girl is not taught this, so she still continues to navigate using crying as a way to communicate. Do you understand? Now, when she is in need for something, she can still access or use crying to get it. She's not going to be told, don't do that. But if a boy begins to cry because he wants something from his parents, he's still not allowed to cry. It's not about what you're crying about. You're not allowed to cry, period. So you're not allowed to cry to keep yourself from getting a whooping. You're not allowed to cry to manipulate, dodge the belt, and pretend it hurts. You're not allowed to act like the whooping hurts you more than it actually does. And you're not even allowed to cry even if the whooping hurts after the whooping. You will be told to stop crying before you're given something to cry about. Do you understand? Now, a little girl, in a lot of cases, When she cries, she is not told these things. So a man dealing with his daughter will not continue to lecture her or punish her using a whooping if she cries. It'll be harder for him to break through that. Now, this is generally speaking, okay? Now, women are likely the same, okay? They will respond more to a woman. To a man, they don't respond the same way to, because we all adopt these beliefs. If I am taught since I'm a child that weak men cry, when I see a man crying, what do I see? A weak man. Do you understand? All of the things that arise in me when I see a woman cry is to help her, comfort her, raise her up out of her pain, love on her, fight for her, whatever it takes to fix her pain in that moment. Give her what she wants to stop her crying. None of that comes to the surface when I see a man crying. If I have believed in this system, what will come to the surface is laughing, mocking. It don't take all of that. Do you understand? Now listen, family, when a man is raised to behave this way, okay, and not cry, first of all, what is crying? Crying happens when you are overwhelmed with energy. And believe it or not, there is medicine in your tears, a natural medicine that when you cry, it alleviates your pain. So if women can do this and men are taught that they can't do this, please understand that them not being able to do this is going to keep them burdened with that overwhelming sensation of whatever they're going through. Okay, this is the thing. Again, they're not giving reasons why they can cry. This means if they lose a loved one, it's going to be hard for them to cry, especially in front of people. Okay, if they actually are in pain, very hard for them to cry. So if you think they're going to cry to manipulate you, okay, unless, of course, they done cheated on you and they leave and they'll pull that stunt. You see what I'm saying? But we all know that crying can be used when you're really hurting and when you're not really hurting. So just keep in mind, when you're wondering why do men and women behave the way they behave when they're overwhelmed, it's because what comes out of them is the I am. It is the person that is outside of thinking. It is the person that is outside of control. You're responding with what's inside of you. So when that person begins to cry and get angry and scream, at that moment, they're overwhelmed. So when a man begins to cry, we laugh. But if he punches holes in the wall, oh, now we hear it. If he commits a crime out of anger, hurts someone due to him being in pain. Because again, crying is an expression of energy, of pain, sadness, anger. When his anger is now coming out in ways like violence, now we care. But when that man was crying, he got laughed at. So what is a man to do? What route do you think he will take when he's angry? Will he cry and say he's angry? Or will he outburst and do something physical when he's angry? So he won't be clowned later. If he punch a hole in the wall, he's not going to be called weak for that. If he does something violent to someone for hurting him, he's not going to be called weak for that. But if he cries, he's going to be called weak. This man wanted to see his child. The other man was trying to talk to his son and was learning how his son truly felt. You saw in the background this entire time how they've made fun of Jordan. Viral videos. As soon as we cry, it's something to laugh at. We got to get past this. And it means by breaking the cycle, this means we all must start seeing a man when he cries and respecting that he is in pain, y'all. And that does not make a person weak for experiencing pain. Allow each other to cry. Allow each other to express their emotions in a healthy way for them. Because when they express their emotions in a toxic way, many people around them get hurt. We just saw the man that I want to say canceled because I don't want to get red flagged on these videos, but he canceled his girlfriend and ex-wife because he was angry. Angry, y'all. People are going to lie on you. People are going to do you wrong. They are. But this way, so many more people got hurt handling it in a violent way. If men are taught that they can just simply cry, family, cry. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of lives would still be here today. I'm serious, y'all. And a lot of y'all make fun of this video and be like, so men should cry instead of lash out with toxic masculinity or terroristic masculinity and kill people and do more damage that's been done? Absolutely. Absolutely. It will heal you. It's for you. People are going to judge you for doing it, but you have access to these emotions for a reason. Use them. Don't let anybody tell you that you are not allowed to cry, family. If it's going to keep you out of prison and keep you from murdering somebody or doing something that you're going to regret, go somewhere, find your safe place, family, and cry and relieve that pain. Find somewhere to go scream. Find someone to go yell. But get that energy off of you by any means necessary in a healthy way. Because what we tend to do as men is that when we're feeling all of that energy, we can't cry. So what are we going to do to let the world know we in pain? It's going to come out in a way that's not going to be good for us or the world. It's okay to cry, family. All right? Peace.